I just like the way that we vibe. I wanna keep you around. Every single day, every night. I wanna let you know that I'm down. Down. I just wanna keep you around. And every single day, every night, I wanna keep you.
Hello.
Million.
Take 2. Hello, hopefuls. Welcome back to Harris Hope and Humor, where we share our lives as an interabled couple.
Yes.
So today is our 6-year wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
And we are celebrating in the midst of a pandemic with a private chef and some friends and a good time. And I love to wear white on my anniversary, so this is why we're dressed like this.
Ooh, smells good already.
It does. So we're going to discuss with you guys what we learned in year 6 of our marriage. You want to go first? Let me go first.
I've learned. I don't know. Year 6 has been difficult. It's been not difficult. It's been difficult, but it hasn't been. I guess I want to say personally difficult. It's been difficult because of health issues, financial issues, pandemic, toddler. I think our marriage has been okay, pretty good. I mean, there's a couple moments. There's been moments, not even I'm going to say valleys, but there's been moments where it's just been like, ooh.
I feel like we had less moments this year than any other year.
Yeah,
so far.
And I think that's again a tribute to us trying to work on each other individually.
Yes, working on ourselves individually and being able to really come whole to the marriage.
Yeah.
I think so. It's interesting. Like I feel like it's year 6 of the in the pandemic. Like I feel like I wonder how different it would have been had we not been in the midst of a pandemic. But I think a lot of things happened. So we ended year 5 with not renewing our vows because you were sick, and so that just kept kind of going. But then we moved, and then the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
So we definitely had a lot of obstacles that could have really made this year super challenging. But I think that we put in a lot of good work prior to year 6 that kind of made kept our marriage strong in the midst of everything else being hard. Mm-hmm. So I think what I learned the most in year 6 is just how important communication is, but even more importantly, how important it is to be 2 completely whole individuals coming into our marriage. Not 50-50, but 100-100.
Yeah.
And so what has been kind of fun, actually, for me, I don't know how you feel, is really digging deep into who we want to be as individuals, how we're still learning who we are as people, and then being able to support each other in our marriage and doing the work to really define who we are and having it kind of complement each other still, not have it really be an issue of contentment or an issue of something that because I think that we'll spend our entire marriage learning each other because we're going to constantly change.
Yeah.
But it's nice to not have those changes be something that's a make or break. I don't think anything was a drastic change, but they have been positive changes.
Yeah, I feel like it worked out well. I feel like we've done and explored different things, and neither one of us has had a problem with it.
Yeah.
That's what I can say is in year 6 I've been more not to say rock the boat, but I've been willing to speak my mind, I guess.
Yes.
I speak my mind more, a little bit more. I still have ways to go, but I feel like I speak my mind more. And the apprehensions that I felt, that I thought would happen, I don't even get half the time. So that makes it easier to want to be more vocal and speak my mind. I'm not saying that no one should, you should not expect to pushback or whatever, but it just does make it easier when you don't receive it.
When you don't receive the response that you anticipate.
Yeah,
yeah,
it does. But I mean, and it wouldn't be wrong if it was. That's the thing about it. Like, it wouldn't be wrong to just,
yeah.
I guess, a pride ego thing, just like, man, like, but it's been nice to know that my thoughts are validated and heard and appreciated.
Yeah, he told me this morning my breath stank. That was new for year 6. But it also brings me to another good thing of remembering that we're on the same team. And so I think that, so I think that, like, as you were saying, that you didn't get the response that you anticipated. Something I'm working on this year is, like, not being defensive. Because I feel like my initial thought was, like, well, what kind of person does he think that I am that he would get a negative response out of me? Like, especially when you feel like you're supportive and you feel like your actions are nothing but that. So once upon a time, it could have really been like well, why would you think that? Well, who do you think I am that you think that I will give you that kind of negative response? So it's kind of nice to, like, remember, like, end of the day, we're on the same team, and that's ultimately the most important part, is that it's us, not to say us against the world, but we're just two totally different people that are coming together to accomplish the same goal, and so we have to respect each other's differences, because it's never meant with, like, ill intention, because we're on the same team.
Yep.
So yeah, this has really actually been pretty fun, like, even in the midst of the pandemic. Like, I think just kind of like you said, having to, like, realize what we need as individuals and being able to hear what those things are and respect it and to, like, help each other grow. I think that has helped tremendously. You know, I just had Melissa stuck in my head of being here, being seen, being heard, and it was another one, the, like, definition of vulnerability. But yeah, it's been helpful to be able to say, like, I'm overwhelmed, and, like, it's a lot for me to, like, come home and still need to clean and come home after 12-hour shifts, and, like, you know, definitely feeling like the love languages are being fed into, and in a way that, like, I can sit back and appreciate it and take it in, and then it allows me to, like, give you your love language back, because there's less on my plate now. And so I think that has been another big benefit of year 6, is that despite all of the turmoil of hospital visits, the hip, a growing toddler, the move, you know, my postpartum depression at least has still been, like, super close and strong.
Yeah.
So I woke up this morning really excited and giddy, and, like, I just felt very, like, appreciative for where we are and for, like, making it 6 years. Like, it definitely feels longer. But it definitely feels good to feel like this is where I want to be with who I want to be. And I don't think I would change anything.
Yeah, I talk about, like, I'd be like, you know, I tell people, like, marriage is work, but I know, I'm trying to explain to myself, like, it's work, but I'm like, it's a good kind of work.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, for us, like, you know, it's I don't know, I don't even know how to explain. It's just a good kind of, it's not struggling. It's not a hardship. It's not chained to a, you know, I'm hooked to a ball and chain. It's never that kind of feeling with me.
It's doing those things that'll keep us both in a happy place, as opposed to trying to, like, get over heartache and pain and hardships. Like, life has given us enough that we don't need to be at each other's necks and throats.
Yeah, and I feel like marriages aren't comparable. I feel like each individual couple have their way they do things. Like, you know, on the outside in, you're looking at them, you're like, but that's just how they flow. Like, you know, some people don't like the way me and you flow, but I don't like how other people flow. Like, each marriage, each couples is how they, if it works for them.
Yeah, we're a Velcro couple. We go everywhere together.
I'd rather be with my wife than hang out. That's just me.
Yeah, some people don't flow like that. Like, everybody know. Usually, if you see me, Leon ain't too far behind, or like he in the car.
I'm Gucci.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you too. I'm gonna check and see if this man door to my house.
So happy anniversary to us.
We're going to go enjoy.
And for year 7, we'll have another video because it'll be in the year 7.
Oh, yeah, facts, for sure.
Now we're going to...
We'll say something inappropriate.
We're going to go enjoy our night. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.